reading the question. The first question doubt has been asked by Dibyans. We'll see what question he has asked. He has asked a question: while measuring the speed of sound by performing resonance column apparatus experiment, a student get the first resonance. She got the first resonance condition at the column length of 18 centimeter during the winter. Repeating the same experiment during summer. Now in the summer, if you say repeating the experiment during the summer, it does. She measure the column length to be x for the resonance. Then different conditions has been given. X का value will be how much? First winter में first resonance and 18. In summer में second resonance will be at what centimeter? Very simple question. We'll see the solutions. In case of winter, you will see the antinode will have to be the open end, node has to be there. So suppose my the diagram become like this. Suppose this become like this, and this is given to be equal to 18 centimeter, and this happen in case of winter, and here water is there. The first resonance took place. This is equal to 18 centimeter, and we know that 18 centimeter means this is antinode to node, lambda by 4 is equal to 18, and in the winter the lambda is equal to 72 centimeter over there. But right now, if you see this, if further you would have done, then we could have got like this also. But it is not happening. First resonance is here, and this will be equal to 36 centimeter, and this total will want to take this plus this is equal to 54 centimeter. So in 54, in the same winter, we would have done the same winter experiment we would have done, then we would have got the second resonance at 54. First at 18, second at 54. But right now the second is doing in the summer season. In summer season, what will happen? Temperature increases. And as temperature increases, the speed of sound will increase. As speed of sound will increase, frequency won't change. So lambda will increase because frequency is constant. So lambda increases. So lambda will not be 72 centimeter, more than 72 there. So in case of winter, summer, when we will be doing the experiment and we want to the second one we want to get, then this has to be equal to, in winter it might be 54, but in summer it must be definitely more than 54 centimeter there. So we'll see the solution options, what the options are given. Let's see the options. We're saying that x centimeter 18 is greater than x, when x is less than 18, so this is wrong. Then x is greater than 54, correct. X is between 36 and 54, no, it has to be more than 54. Second resonance is talking about 18, x is between 18 and 36, this is also wrong. So correct answer equal to x is greater. Let's read the next question. It says like this: a semi-infinite line charge, this is my semi-infinite line charge, of linear charge density lambda has a shape as shown in the figure. Portion ABC from the 3/4 of the circle of radius r, while the straight portion from C to infinity is parallel to the BOA, this line. The field at the center, what is the electric field will be there at the center? Question is asking, different options will be given. We'll check how to solve. See, this is the question is there. This is a circle area is there, this one, and one portion is this one, and another portion is this one. These two are the portions. One is this straight portion, one infinite line wire, and there is a circular arc. These two formula to be applied there. So this, for this circular arc, this will be, this angle is equal to 270 degree, and we have the formula for electric field will be equal to K lambda by R 2 sine theta by 2. So 272 by 2. So from this we can get, and one field will be like this in the angular bisector line. And second one is that, for this we can calculate the value from this, and second one we'll see the values will be here for this infinite long wire. For this infinite long wire, I have to take this one is this line, and another will be this line. So we have the formula for electric field. It has two components, x component and y component, and for one theta 1 is equal to 0 degree and theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. We'll take and put in the formula in of ex and ey. I'll write the formula for ex and ey. The formula will be for ex, it is equal to k lambda by r of sine 90 minus sine 0, and ey will be equal to k lambda by r cos 90 minus cos 0. If this value will put, then it will be a vector in the which second quadrant vector. Let's go and see. So this quantity for this circular arc, the field is like this, and for this the other one, for this one the field will be like this, and you can check both will be cancelling each other and the answer will be 0. You can check this value, this vector and this vector, they cancel each other, and this is equal to 0 value. Now see another doubt. Now this has been asked by Akshita. Let's read the question. What it says is that the average speed, number one, the average speed over the period of complete oscillation of a particle performing rectilinear SHM is 2 centimeter per second. Average speed is equal to 2 centimeter per second. If the particle attains this speed of 2 centimeter per second when it is at point P, whose distance from the center is 4 centimeter, when the distance is 4 centimeter, then also it attains 2 centimeter distance, then determine two things we have to find out. One is the amplitude and second is the time period. So we'll solve this problem, how it can be solved. See, the particle is executing simple harmonic motion, and suppose let's take this, and suppose the particle is executing SHM like this. This is your value A, this is equal to minus A, and it is oscillating like this, to and fro, it is moving like this. So what is saying the average speed, and we know the average speed is equal to, this question is saying average speed is equal to V average. Average speed is equal to 2 centimeter per second. So what is average speed? Average speed is total distance by total time. Total distance by time is equal to 2 centimeter per second in one time period. So in one oscillation, when it makes the one oscillation, then it cover 4A distance, A, 4A distance cover. So what is given to us is the 4A by T is equal to 2 centimeter, or you want to convert in terms of meter, we can convert to meter, but let us keep it with 2 centimeter per second. Okay. Or we know this is equal to 2 pi by omega. T is equal to 2 pi by omega. So we'll have 4A by 2 pi by omega. Omega by 2 pi is equal to 2 centimeter. Or from simplifying, we got the A into omega is simply this cancel to pi. This one equation, this is given. Second is saying that as this particle is traveling, you will see that it's going like this at different speed is there. When it is at a distance of 4 centimeter, यहाँ से 4 centimeter distance में when the particle is there, at that time it attains this speed. This is the average speed is there, but this speed is also being attained at a particular point. So this is your 4 centimeter given, and A the amplitude we have taken, and we know the formula, the V is equal to omega under root of A square minus x square. So again we put 2 centimeter per second is equal to omega into under root of A square minus x is equal to given 4 centimeter. When it is at distance of, when the particle is at a distance of 4 centimeter, at this point the speed is equal to the average speed attained by this. So this is another equation. So one equation is this involving A and omega. Second equation is this involving A and omega. Solving these two equations, we can get the result. We can find out omega also, and we can find out time period from that, and we can find out amplitude also. Let's read the next question. It says that two small balls, each of mass m, are connected by a light rigid rod of length L. These are two balls are there. They are connected by a rigid rod of length L. Now the system is suspended from its center by a thin wire of torsional constant K. Its torsional constant is K. The rod is rotated about the wire through an angle theta. This whole thing has been done through an angle theta and theta naught, maximum theta naught, and released. Find the tension in the rod. What is the tension in the rod when the system passes through its mean position? We will be discussing the solution. What is theta? K is the torsional constant is there. Tau is equal to is proportional to theta. Tau is proportional to theta, and tau is equal to torsional constant of theta. This is called the torque per unit twist. This is equal to thing. So tau is equal to minus k theta is there. So comparing this is equal to d square theta by dt square is equal to minus k theta. So this quantity, the proportionality constant, we know is equal to omega square, angular frequency ka square, is equal to k. So omega of the oscillation will be equal to under root of k. Once you got the oscillation of omega you got, and this is the angular SHM are doing, then we know the maximum angular speed का maximum value will nothing but the omega into angular amplitude. What is the angular amplitude? Theta naught. So maximum speed will be equal to under root k into theta naught is equal to omega max, maximum angular speed will be there. So, and this happened when it come to equilibrium position. We know this happened the maximum angular speed, the rod will be adhering. So this maximum angular speed there, then we'll check. So if we check this one and we'll draw the free body diagram of any one wire, then one tension will be there, and tension is responsible for producing a necessary centri-radial acceleration or centripetal acceleration is equal to omega max square m omega square into L by 2, because this length is given L by 2, m omega square. So m, and this value will substitute k theta naught square L by 2. So the tension in the rod when it is passing through this equal to m L k by 2 theta naught square. This should be the answer of this equation. Okay. Now let's read the next question, and this has been asked by Soyanshu. It's saying that the silver atom is the silver atom oscillates with a simple harmonic motion. Silver atom oscillates in the some direction with a frequency is given here. The frequency of how much given? Frequency of 10 to the power 12 per second is the frequency is given. What is the force constant? We have to calculate the force constant of the bond connecting one atom with the other. Molecular mass of silver is equal to 108, and you know this is the Avogadro's number, and you have to calculate the force constant out of the 4 have to be calculated. So let's see how to. So what is given to us is the frequency is equal to 10 to the power 12 hertz or per second. This much per second is there. So once we got this frequency, we can calculate the omega of this is equal to 2 pi into f is equal to 2 pi into 10 to the power 12 radian per second into 12 radian per second will be there. Okay, let me erase this one. So 10 to the power 12 radian per second. Once you got the omega of the system, now if you draw the free body diagram, this one atom is there, they are oscillating like this. So in one there must be some forces. So this force must be equal to minus k into x. The force must be there. So this constant, proportionality constant, and there has to provide the necessary centripetal force constant, and we know this is equal to minus m omega square x. So basically we have to calculate this k is equal to m into omega square. Omega we have calculated. Now m has to be put, and we know that what is this? Mass of one atom. How to calculate mass of one atom? 108 into 10 to the power minus 3 is the mass of one atom in kg into Avogadro's number 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. This you got this one, and you take the omega square. This is equal to 4 pi square into 10 to the power 24. If you multiply, you will get the answer for this question, and the answers will be equal to 2.2 Newton per meter, or nearly equal to. Let's solve another question. That is, Anupriyam has asked this one. I'll read it. In the system as shown in the figure, a long uniform rod is attached at one end to a spring of spring constant K, and the other end is hinged at other end. So this is a rod. This is one end is spring connected, another end is hinged, and allowed to oscillate. It will oscillating like this. Find the time period of oscillation. We have to calculate the time period of oscillation. Let's solve this one. So at any instance, suppose the y is the elongation of the spring. So there is a force will be equal to ky will be acting, and this ky will be producing some torque about this point. This is L. Theta is very small, so this is nearly equal to L. So tau is equal to minus R cross F. R cross equal to L minus L into ky. And what is this y? From this diagram, we can write the y is nothing but the L into theta. Arc length is equal to radius equal to L, and theta is the angle. So we will put minus L into k into L theta. So equal to minus k L square into theta. The torque is equal to I alpha. I is equal to momentumness of this rod about this axis is equal to m L square by 3. Alpha is equal to minus k L square into theta. L square is cancelled out. Alpha came out to minus 3k by m into theta. So we saw that the alpha is equal to 3k by m theta, and so right here alpha is equal to minus 3k by m into theta. So double differentiation of theta with respect to time is proportional to theta with the minus sign. So this quantity will be calling as the omega square is equal to 3k by m. So from this we can calculate time period equal to 2 pi under root of m by 3k. This is the time period with which the rod will be oscillating like this. This rod will be oscillating like this with a time period of this much. Now we'll. So this was the last question of today's doubt clearing session. So students, please let me know from which topic, which section of physics you want more doubt clearing session to be conducted. You go below, go to the comment section below the video, write down which topic you want more doubt clearing class to be there. We'll plan doubt clearing classes accordingly. So for the today, I'm signing off, and bye bye, take care.